For customer settings, a lot of these are BV settings as well, so we again duplicate them in our setup area, whether the user is allowed to access customers, whether they can add customers, can they modify them, so change their address or anything else, delete the customers, whether they're allowed to put them on hold and off hold or not, whether they're allowed to maintain the customer's special pricing, whether they're allowed to view sales orders within the customer module, whether they look at customer sales history within the customer module. Can they see the credit info? This is a setting. Business Vision has a place to set up the credit limit for a customer, and it also shows the what the credit situation is for the customer. And then in sales orders, we display all that information so you can actually see this 30, 60, 90 breakdown and how much they owe and how much credit they have left. If you uncheck this, they can no longer see that credit information. Can see customer credit info. It says whether they're allowed to see the customer's credit situation while viewing the customer and on the customer list, whether they can change the credit limit or not. So they may have access to editing the customer, but not the limit. Whether they can see inactive customers. In BVEssentials, we allow you to inactivate a customer, and if you don't want that to show up on this person's list, you can inactivate it. Can they change the customer's code? In BVEssentials, we allow you to change a customer's code even after you've sold to that customer, and it's under our utilities area, and this decides whether they are allowed to do that or not. We also have a setting for a customer prospect and whether this person is allowed to see those prospects or not. And then we have linked documents that can be applied to a customer, and this decides whether the person can see those linked documents or not. Customer sales information, if you go to a customer list, you'll see what their year-to-date sales are, last year's sales, last year's or next year's sales, and whether they can see that or not. And then a separate setting to also whether they can see the gross profit information for this year, last year, next year.